Hey y'all, it's the kid Tooks and welcome back to my channel, you guys. As y'all can tell by the title below, I'm about to give you guys the story time of how I crashed my car. How I crashed my very first car. I love this car so dearly, y'all, and I messed it up. But before I get into the video, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. Like, I really do appreciate it. We are on the way to 1,000 subscribers. Like, wow. Applause to y'all. But anyways, I also want to say something that I want to start doing in my videos is basically either beginning the video or ending the video with just something motivational. So I will probably start that in my next video, but look forward to that, you guys. So now let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright, so let me see where I want to start. Okay, so basically this was the Friday before I was supposed to leave to come to Howard University. And I was running errands. Like, I had to go get my nails done. I think I went to the bank. I think I went to the store. Like, I was just running errands. It was a really great day because my nails had came out really good. It was my first time getting ombre nails and they were super cute. So I was like real happy and excited. But anyway, so I had to head to a boutique. My mom's friend has her own boutique and she was like, you can come and get a few pieces because like you just graduated, you about to go to college and it's gonna be my gift to you. So just come through and get a few pieces. So I'm like, okay, like that's so nice. So as I'm on the way to the boutique, I'm already struggling because it was like a new location and she wasn't texting me the address, but I knew it was like around the Georgia Aquarium. If you're from Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about. But I knew what it was around. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drive towards that direction. And once I get over there, then hopefully she will have sent me the address so I can just put it in and go to the boutique. So she ends up sending me the address and I get to the boutique. Now, the first thing I want to say is if you live in Atlanta, you already know like parking is horrible. Parking is really bad. Traffic is always horrible. And also, I'm not the best parker. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and be real with y'all. I cannot park that good. I haven't backed into a parking spot since I had to get my license. Like, I don't back into parking spots. I always pull in, and I've probably parallel maybe twice since I got my license. Okay, maybe 3 times, but I really do not like parking, y'all. But anyway, so I get to the boutique and the boutique ends up being in like a market in an apartment building. But it was like on the bottom level, there was a lot of stores. It was kind of like a market type thing, but it was like a bunch of stores on the first level of the apartment complex. So I pulled to the parking spot and I pulled into the parking deck and they were like, oh, this is parking for residents only. You gotta go to another parking lot. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go to the new parking lot and y'all, when I pull into the parking lot, it's very small. Like, so you have to go up a ramp before you get to the parking deck. But when you get up there, y'all, no lie, I promise y'all, kid you not, there has to be at least 12 parking spaces. And the reason why that's such a small amount is because there's at least 50 boutiques in that market spot. So it's like y'all are only supplying parking decks for like a quarter of the people who work there. Like not even the customers have anywhere to park. So I'm like, I don't know to park. So what I saw was basically the way it was set up was it was 2 lanes right here and then it was like parking spaces here. And I saw people parking in the lane. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just pull right here. And the thing it was, I actually blocked somebody in, but I'm like, let me just go in real quick, get what I want, come out. And if they need me to move my car, like I'm gonna just come out and get it and move it. So I end up just blocking them in or whatever, and I go into the boutique and I found my pieces, y'all. Cool, I'm like, good, I got my pieces, the parking worked out. The guy ended up coming in there and was like, I was blocking him in, but I was already done. So I come back out, I get in my car, and I end up having to back all the way out through the ramp because it was such a small space. I didn't have room to turn around to pull out. I had to back out of the parking space since I pulled in like that. So I backed all the way out into the street. And as I'm driving down the street, I'm like, dang, like I forgot that I had to give her this paper for my mom. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go back to the boutique. So I go back to the boutique. I pull back up the ramp, but this time there's an open parking spot. Hold on, this might be confusing. I think I'm gonna draw it out for y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. All right, y'all. So I just went and drew this out for y'all. So, cause I really need y'all to understand, like what happened to me, like why I wrecked my car. If you can't see it, then you can't get it. So I need y'all to see this. So hold on, can y'all see this? Okay, I'm gonna stand up with it. So basically, this was the parking deck. This is the ramp right here that I had to come up. These are the 2 lanes, and these are the parking spots. So this is me right here, and I'm gonna explain this part. So basically, now that y'all seen that, I think y'all have a better visual, but I might go back to the visual throughout the story. So I go back into the parking deck, and as y'all can see me, I end up pulling into this parking spot. But the first time that I had came through, I ended up parking like up here, like right here. It was a car right here and right here, and I parked like right there, but I was blocking cars in, so that's why I didn't park right there the second time around. I just pulled into a spot. So I ended up going in, I gave her the paper, and I come back out, y'all, and there's a really big truck next to me. Hence that this is the truck. There was a humongous truck next to me. Like, I don't even get why they would park in such a small parking spot. Like, I get it, they needed to go somewhere, but why did it have to be next to my car, y'all? Because this is how I end up wrecking my car, because they were super close to me. Then on the other hand, y'all, there was also another car right here next to me, and this is a trash can, and this is a pole. So just pay attention to all of that now that I'm about to get into the story. So I come back out, I get in my car, and I notice that the truck is next to me, and their back end is hanging out like onto the lane. So let me go back to the picture. So this is their back end. Their back end is hanging out onto this lane. This is me. This is a trash can. This is a pole. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, because I really needed to come out and turn my wheels so that my car could be going back this way, or like I just needed to turn out, period. But if I would have turned too much over, then I would have hit the back of the back end of their car, because they were super close to me. And there was also another car on the other side of me, so it wasn't like I could just do this. I couldn't just come out like this because the other car was hanging out a little too. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try to back out a little further. That way I can clear their back end. So y'all, as I'm going back, all of a sudden I'm going back real slow, because anytime you driving and you really don't know how much space you have, make sure you drive slowly. I'm gonna put this down. So I was backing out super slowly, y'all, and all of a sudden my car's like, "Arr!" And I'm like what is that? I turn around, I look out my window and turn around, and it's a big blue bin, like a big blue trash bin, y'all. I literally do not see these that often, but of course I would have seen one this day. First of all, why would they put this humongous blue trash bin in the parking deck when they already knew it was limited space? And the thing is, y'all, the first time when I came and I parked, I swear I did not see this trash bin. Like, I don't know, but so I turn around and I see the trash bin. So at this point, I've already backed onto the trash bin, and I have to come back up. Like, as soon, like, if you go back, I still have to come back up. Like, there was no way for me to like continue to go back, because it was like a cement wall right there. So I had to back as the trash can is attached to the side of my car, and then come back up. So as I go back, I'm trying to see if I have a little bit more room just to like go ahead out, but I don't. The trash can ends up getting attached to my car, and it lifts. Like, y'all, I don't even think y'all really can fully get it. Like, I'm trying to get y'all to understand, but the trash can, okay, let's use this, all right? So, all right, this is my car. This is the trash bin. So, let's say, no, better. This is the trash bin. This is my car. So, my car is here. I go back and it's like that. As I'm doing this, the trash can begins to lift like this. So now I'm like, hold on, like, I cannot make this trash bin fall. Like, I don't even know what to do at this point. So the trash bin lifts. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pull back up. As I put my car back in drive, because I was in reverse, the trash bin lifts more. And it's like, so now it's like scratch. So I'm like getting super frustrated, y'all, because I'm like, am I stuck? Like, I don't want to make the trash bin fall, but then again, like, I'm not trying to scratch my car anymore. So I end up just pressing the gas, y'all. I got frustrated. I just mashed the gas. And at this moment, I knew that I had messed up, because it ended up being a pole right in front of me, y'all. A freaking pole was right in front of me. So when I mashed the gas, it was like, doop, and I smashed into the pole. And I didn't even realize, like, I feel like my adrenaline was just going so much, and I was just so like annoyed and just like ready to get out of the situation. I didn't really realize how hard I hit the pole. But I had hit the pole pretty hard, y'all, because I ended up looking at my car. My car was messed up in the front pretty badly. So anyways, when I hit the pole, at this point, I'm like I will sit here. Like, I was so mad, y'all. Because one, like, had that truck not parked there, I probably could have just went out and came back and just backed out and came out. But since they were right there, I needed to back out more so that I could clear their back, so that I wouldn't hit their back end. So y'all, so I end up hitting the pole. So when I hit the pole, I was like, okay, breathe, like, calm down, just get out of here safely. Like, y'all, I was so annoyed at this point, because it was legit nothing I could do in this situation. It was just too tight of a space. I ended up getting like trapped into this little freaking square parking spot, and I was just trying to get out. So I ended up backing back again, and I had just let the trash can rub against my car this time, and I just kind of got out. I don't even know, honestly, y'all. I really do not know how I got out of the parking spot, but I ended up getting out the parking spot, and I had just pulled down. But basically, my car, during the incident, I really did not know how bad my car was going to be. I think it was because I was just, I don't know, it was like my adrenaline. I was just frustrated. So I didn't really realize, like, you just scratched up your whole side when you went back and forth. And then on top of that, you ran into a cement pole in the front. So I'm like, as I'm going home, I'm thinking, like, I hope I didn't mess my car up. But I'm not really tripping on it, because I'm like, it can't be that bad. Like, I'm also thinking, like, the trash can had to be like rubber, or I'm thinking the material of the trash can couldn't have been so bad to where it would scratch my paint or dent my paint. But so I get home, y'all, get out the car. The side of my car has blue scratches everywhere, and I'm gonna upload the picture when I finish the video, or I might put it on one of these sides. But the side of my car had blue scratches all on the side, like everywhere, even on my tire, on the car where it's like the shape of the tire, it was like blue all right there, all on like the bottom like part of my car. It was like blue everywhere, like blue scratches everywhere. So my first thought is like, okay, maybe it's just the paint from the trash can. Like, you didn't scratch your car. I'm still telling myself, like, you did not scratch your paint up off your car. So I go in the house, I get a little rag, I wet it, I get some little cleaning solution, I go outside, spray. As I'm wiping, y'all, the navy blue paint off my car is coming off. The navy blue paint is coming off my car, and the paint from the blue bin is coming off. So I'm like, it scraped my paint off. It scraped my paint off. Like, at that point, like, it hit me like, you messed up your car. I started wiping more, y'all. As I'm wiping, I'm starting to see silver. Y'all, my car is navy blue. As I'm wiping, I'm seeing silver. So I'm like, I'm really finna cry because I just wanted to keep my car in good condition. I love my car, y'all. I love the color of it. It was pretty. When I take it to get washed, it's polished, shining, clean. But now it's like scratches all on the side, like all on the side. Then, y'all, to make it worse, so I go to the front of my car and I'm like, you did hit that pole, so check out the front. Where the light is, I think it was the right light underneath. I'm gonna insert a picture because it's kind of hard for me to explain. The front of my car split open. So this is my car. This is this side of the light. It's split like this. So now it's like an opening right here from where I ran into the pole, because the pole was a square shape. So my car hit the corner and the corner came in and cut it open basically. So I see this, y'all. I'm about to cry. Like, I'm sad. I'm like, dang, like your car is ugly now. It doesn't look good anymore. And then on top of that, y'all, my bumper was hanging a little bit. Like, the bumper fell down. Like, I'm trying to figure out, how did it happen? Like, when did this all happen? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be a mechanic. I try to push the bumper back up. It comes right back down. Right back down, y'all. I kid you not. I was so sad. And I don't even know, like, I do know how I could have avoided the situation. And I'm gonna get into that. But I was just so sad about that. Like, I did not think that I was gonna wake up that morning and mess up my car. Like, I really didn't think that. But that's really the end of the story of how I crashed my car. I scratched it up, I dented it up, I messed it up. And now I just want to give y'all a few tips, because like I always do in my videos, I like to give y'all advice and tips so that y'all won't be like me, so that y'all won't scratch up y'all's car, dent y'all's car up. But so the first thing that I would say, if y'all were in that situation and if I was in that situation again, is first, like, be patient. Because had I just waited, I don't know how much longer I would have had to wait, but had I just waited for the truck driver or the car on the other side of me to come out and move their car, then I probably could have got out much easier without messing up my car. So the first thing I would say is, anytime you're driving on the road, parking, anytime any of that happens, like, just be patient. The second thing I would say is, never try to do something that you're not sure you can do. So if you in a tight space and you know you might not be able to get out, don't try it. Like, just wait, or just get somebody to help you or something. Like, try something else. Like, do not push it if you think you on the edge. And then, like, going back to that, don't try to squeeze into a parking spot. If you gotta take that extra walk, just do it, because, like, you do not want to mess your car up. The last thing that I would say is breathe. Like, that was probably another part where I messed up, because I was getting so mad and so frustrated. I was just moving fast, like, just doing stuff. But just breathe, calm down, make sure you're okay, make smart decisions so that you won't make the situation worse. Because at that moment when I had ran into the blue trash bin, if I had calmed down, I may not have hit that pole. You see what I'm saying? So make sure, like, just calm down, call somebody if you need help. It was definitely a lot of things I could have done to avoid the situation. But I know next time, like, I'm not squeezing out of a parking spot. I'm not squeezing into a parking spot. But that's pretty much all I have for y'all today. I just want to say thank you guys for always watching my videos. Like, if you made it to the end, like, thank you. Because I'm sure people couldn't stop in the middle of it. But thank you. I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And put in the comments, like, if you had a car crash, put in the comments some advice you would give too. Because I want to hear what some of y'all would say. And also put videos that y'all want to see down in the comments. But that's all I have for you guys today. And I will see y'all in the next video.